Friends, today we are going to discuss hire purchase accounts. First of all, we'll discuss when we are given installments, down payment, and hire purchase price. And cash price is also given, but rate of interest is missing. When the rate of interest is missing in the question, how do we calculate rate amount of interest which is being paid with each and every installment? Because installment is when paid, it is a hire purchase price which includes cash price as well as the interest. But what is the interest in each and every installment, that is not known to us. So how do we calculate that interest? We'll divide it into two parts. First we will discuss when the time gap between the installments is the same, and second, when time gap between the installments is different one. So under 2 points, under two subheadings, we'll discuss it. First, we'll discuss when time gap is same between the installments. It may be half yearly, it may be yearly, it may be quarterly, but time gap is same. In that case, we will prepare a table with four columns. With four columns, we will prepare a table and will be able to calculate the interest. Installment number, total hire purchase price due, ratio, interest. Let us suppose we are given in the question down payment rupees 20,000, installments 3 in number of rupees 30,000 each. That means 90,000 will be paid by way of installments. The total hire purchase price is 1,10,000. Cash price is also given to us. So cash price, suppose 95,000. So that means 15,000 is the total interest. Total interest included in all the installments. But how much interest is there in the first installment, how much in the second, how much in the third, that we don't know. But rate of interest is also not given in the question. So then how do we calculate the interest included in each installment? 30,000 is the amount of installment. But what is the amount of interest included in 30,000? In the first installment, in the second installment, and also in the third installment. Because there are three installments. Installment number 1, installment number 2, installment number 3. Total hire purchase price due before the payment of installment. Total hire purchase price was 1,10,000, of which 20,000 was paid immediately. That means the remaining hire purchase price due is 90,000 before the payment of first installment. Then we paid installment of 30,000. At the time of second installment, the hire purchase price due was 60,000. Then at the time of third installment, before the payment of installment, her purchase price due was 30,000. So this is the amount due at the time of first installment, total amount due, total amount. And this is the total amount due at the time of second installment, and this is at the time of third installment. We'll calculate the ratio of these. This ratio comes out to be 3:2:1. In this ratio, the total interest will be divided. That means the interest included in the first installment will be 3/6, which is 7,500. Interest included in the second installment is 5,000, and interest included in the third installment is 2,500, and this is the total interest. So separately we have come to know the interest included in each installment. Total interest was known to us, but what is the interest in the first installment of 30,000? What is the interest included in the second installment of 30,000? And what is the total interest included in the installment of 30,000? That we have calculated. So this is the calculation of interest in each installment. In each installment. So this is how we calculate the interest included in each installment, and here the time gap between the installment was same. It may be a year gap, it may be a 6 months gap, it may be a quarterly gap. In this way, we'll calculate the interest in each installment. Second aspect is when time gap between the installment is different one, then how do we calculate the interest? Suppose our installments are like this way. First installment is to be paid, say, on 30th of June, rupees 30,000. Then second installment to be paid on 31st of August, say rupees 20,000. Then third installment to be paid on, say, 31st December, rupees 25,000. And then the fourth installment on 31st March, say rupees 35,000. 60, 20, 80, 110, 110 plus down payment. 1,30,000 is the hire purchase price. Suppose cash price is given 95,000. So total interest is 35,000. Total interest included in these installments is 35,000. But what is the interest in 30,000? What is the amount of interest in 20,000, 25,000, 35,000? That is not known to us. This calculation of interest in each installment, this will calculate by preparing a table with 6 columns. With 6 columns, we will prepare and say this is the installment number, this is the total hire purchase price due, this is the tenure, this is the product, this is the ratio, and this is the interest. So this is the installment number. This is the total hire purchase price due. This is the tenure, also called as term. This is the product of second and third column. This is a ratio of the product, and then interest included in each installment. Because there are 4 installments, at the time of first installment, the total hire purchase price due was 1,10,000. 1,10,000. At the time of a second installment, this is excluded, it means 80,000. At the time of third, this is also excluded, it means 60,000. At the time of fourth installment, this is also excluded, it is 35,000. So this is the hire purchase price due at the time of each installment. This 1 lakh, this remained due. Our down payment started from 1st of April 2025. So this amount remained due for 3 months, from April to June. 3 months period, 1,10,000 remained due. Then a gap of 2 months. Then a gap of 4 months. Then gap of 3 months. So time gap between the installments is a different one. This amount of installment may be same, may be different. As we have taken the example of different installment, this amount may be same. But when the time gap is not the same, we will calculate with the help of this table with 6 columns. Then product, multiplication of the two. This is 3,30,000. This is 1,60,000. This is 2,40,000. This is 1,05,000. Now we will calculate the ratio of the product. So when ratio of the product is to be calculated, it comes out 66, 32, 48 and 35. 21. Each divided by 5. It comes out 21. Then in this ratio, the total interest of 35,000 will be divided. So this 35,000 into 66 by 167, 35,000 into 32 by 167, then 35,000 into 48 by 167, and then 35,000 into 21 by 167. This way the interest will be calculated. So when time gap is same, then we'll calculate with the help of 4 columns. But when time gap is different, first installment after 3 months, then after 2 months, then 4 months, 3 months, time gap is different one. So we'll calculate it with the help of a table with 6 columns. So we'll take tenure, total hire purchase price into tenure will be product. We'll calculate the ratio of the product. In that ratio, the total amount of interest will be divided, and this will be the interest included in the first installment, second installment, third installment, and fourth installment. Thank you very much.